Welcome to Jagee's Cookbook. I am always finding out new ways, simple and quick ways to make your life and my life for that matter much more easier. So that is why I thought of, well, taking a very favorite of everyone's, that's a pizza, and make it into something much more easier, because usually, now pizza is usually branded as a very, well, a junk food sort of thing, but it doesn't have to be that way. If it's made with healthy ingredients and it's made at home, then it can be a wholesome meal. Now, I have shown you in the past my healthy pizza. That is the base of which has oats and wheat and things like that, because it is the base of the pizza which has, well, it's just empty calories. And then I've showed you my pizza omelette. This time I'm going to show you the chapizza. Obviously, it's got something to do with chapati. Yes, it has got to do with chapati, but I'm not going to bake it in the oven. And I am not going to use mozzarella cheese like the usual way of making pizza. It's more of a desi style of pizza, more of Indian style of pizza, and you're going to enjoy it because the ingredients are all very simple and very easy to make and very healthy. That's the most important part of this recipe. So let me show you how to make my chapizza. First of all, what we need is an onion. Okay, we have to make the pizza sauce. Then we'll start with assembling. Okay, now I already have 2 chapatis which I made already. Okay, now if you don't or you don't know how to make chapatis, you can actually buy the chapatis which you get store-bought. It can be half-cooked or even fully made chapatis, but I prefer to use the homemade ones because I've noticed that the store-bought ones are kind of paper thin. I don't like that. And a bit thick and small chapati would be good because that would actually hold all the pizza ingredients. Now, you also need some blanched tomatoes. Okay, so it's blanched in some water, and then some filling ingredients. So first of all, I want to make the pizza sauce. How to make the pizza sauce is very simple. Okay, all you need is an onion, okay, chopped. Well, 2 garlic, that's enough. And we're going to chop this very fine. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now we need to saute the onions and the garlic so that it becomes soft and translucent. It shouldn't brown, okay? This is the basic pizza sauce, so you can actually use it for any pizzas. I'm going to show you the basic pizza sauce first. Okay, so we need some oil. I think olive oil is the best choice, don't you? Olive oil, not extra virgin, just any simple olive oil will do. And then what we need is our onion and our garlic, which I'm going to saute in this. Okay, and that's the end of that. Now, while this is sauteing, I'm going to put a little bit of salt. That's just to aid this along, just a bit. Okay, and while this is going on, okay, this has to be soft and transparent. Okay, while this is going on, I told you I've got some blanched tomatoes here. This is the base of the pizza sauce. Okay, now these tomatoes are blanched in the sense they're put in, or they're steamed, cooked in some boiling water so that the skins split. Okay, the skins have been split here, and all you have to do is just uncover or disrobe these beautiful blushing beauties. Gorgeous. And try to make it cool first, and then you can actually do it, because if you do it hot, it's going to burn your fingers. And this, because you do this, you don't have to actually saute this, because you are cooking the tomatoes. Keep an eye on the onion and the garlic mixture. Again, the next one. Cook it well, because when you cook it well, it will come out. Otherwise, the skin will be pretty hard to actually come out. Okay. Now, the onions are done. Okay. All we have to do is put the tomatoes in. Okay. These tomatoes are obviously blanched. So now I haven't chopped this. So I do a very, very lazy method of chopping. That is with my kitchen scissors. I just go like so. You can chop by all means. This is Jagee's lazy methods. Okay, it does the job, so I really don't mind. Just snip it in while this cooks. Well, besides, it's fun for me. Make sure you don't actually scratch your non-stick pan. And young girls, please don't spoil your mama's non-stick pan. She's going to scream and yell at you. Okay, see, more than enough, voila. Then I have to just saute this, kind of just to mix everything together. Because the tomatoes are cooked, we need some paprika or chili powder. Around half a teaspoon will be more than enough, okay? Now, I'm just going to show you a pizza sauce, which, well, you can keep, okay? You can keep. Now, I'm going to just show you two pizzas, which obviously you don't need so much pizza sauce, but I'm just going to show you the basic pizza sauce so that you can refrigerate this in a jar. Okay, and use it whenever you want. That's what I usually do. So you make the pizza sauce and just refrigerate it. It will stay there for a week or two without any problem. Just keep it in the chill freeze, okay, or the the most chill section of the refrigerator. Next, just off this, a little bit of tomato sauce, a little bit, or ketchup, no problem, okay, just to balance the sourness of the actual tomatoes, because a whole lot of tomatoes are in there. So just to balance everything off. The final thing, what we need is the pizza seasoning. Pizza seasoning is nothing but oregano, basil, and thyme. Okay, you can also use Italian seasoning, mixed Italian seasoning. Again, that is basil, oregano, and thyme. That is the basic Italian seasonings. Now, if you prefer to, you have each one of their own, you can, because I do that most of the time. I put a little bit of oregano, a little bit of basil, and a little bit of thyme. Anything, but nowadays, to make your life much more easier, the markets are selling, anywhere, supermarkets are selling very good pizza seasoning. So that includes everything. It also includes a bit of salt, a little bit of paprika, and I think a little bit of garlic powder. Now I'm going to do this method, that is, take the pizza seasoning out of my cupboard. Okay, pizza seasoning, here I come. And I'll probably need around a teaspoon or so. Okay, a teaspoon. Lovely. Gorgeous. And then just heat it a bit, just a bit, because we don't want the flavors to evaporate. So, lovely. Now, if you do not have tomato sauce, or you don't have ketchup, or you just do not want to add that, then you can add a bit of sugar. Okay, it is mandatory. You have to use a bit of sugar to balance the sourness, the acidic nature of the actual tomatoes, because tomatoes are very acidic. Obviously, they contain a whole lot of lycopene and vitamin C. Lovely. There you go. That's done. Now what you have to do is you have to puree this, okay, so that you get a very good pizza sauce. That's all. Then it's just the assembly part, okay, because the whole point of it is actually to make it as easy as possible. So what we usually do is, I usually make a big batch of pizza sauce like this, refrigerate it, you know, in a jar or something, and then you can make your pizzas whenever you want. You don't have to start all over again making the pizza sauce. That's why I showed you this method. Now you have to cool this well, because unless you cool this, it's bad for the blender. Now I don't have time like you, so I have to pour these hot ingredients. It has cooled a bit, and I'm going to just blend it. Lovely, yummy. Or that Italian seasonings, wonderful. And I'm just going to blitz this. Now be careful, this is hot. I hope it just doesn't splurt all over my face. Okay. Voila, my pizza sauce is ready. Okay, and this is out to be now ready to be assembled. What we have to do is pour our pizza sauce into a bowl. Yummy. There. I mean, there is much more pizza sauce in, but I just put a little bit. And like I said, you can actually store this in the refrigerator. You can use it whenever you want it. Okay, so this makes a lot of pizza sauce. I still have a lot there. Now, the assembly of the chipizza. Okay, it's an easy, very, very easy part. I'm going to make a vegetarian one and a non-vegetarian one. Okay, so a vegetarian one and a non-vegetarian one. I have paneer, which I need, you know, common. I have chicken, which is sauteed and cooked with a little bit of salt and pepper and garlic, a little bit of minced garlic. You don't have to put garlic, but I did. Then again, and I also put some pizza seasoning, a little bit, very, very little bit. Then I've got some paneer. Instead of the mozzarella, I've got the paneer, where all I have to do is, or all you have to do is just a bit of salt and pepper and Italian seasoning or pizza seasoning, anything. And then I've got some capsicums. Okay. You can put, well, you can add corn, that is baby corn, zucchini if you want to, olives, everything, anything you really fancy. Egg whites. Now, see the way I'm going to make my chipizza. It's very different. It's not baked, okay? Now, you have to be a little bit careful. First of all, you need your chapati, okay? Now, before that, we have to actually beat the egg whites. Now, just need some egg whites. Egg whites makes it more healthier. No egg yolks. Okay, a little bit of pepper, just a bit, because there is chili powder or paprika in the pizza sauce, and salt just a bit, not too much, because all the other ingredients has salt. That is chicken, paneer, the sauce, everything has salt, even the chapati. Now the chapati, what I want to show you is this has been also mixed with a little bit of pizza seasoning or Italian seasoning and made. Okay, so in the dough there's a bit of Italian seasoning. So Italian all the way, everywhere. Okay, there. What we do first is take the chapati, okay, dip it in the egg white. Okay, before that, I just need to take some precautionary measures, and I need to put some olive oil, a little bit of oil, and just dip it in and put it in the chapati, heated chapati pan. Then what we need to do is add the pizza sauce. Okay. Put it on low heat, very, very low heat. Then I'm going to make the non-veg first. Okay. We put our chicken. Okay. Just a bit of chicken. This is cooked well. And then this is also steamed, just blanched, steamed. Don't have to. Okay. And again, the paneer instead of the mozzarella. Because I used Indian bread, that is an Indian chapati, I thought of using an Indian cheese, the cottage cheese or the paneer. Okay. Now, to make this all stick together, what we need is take a little bit, even with a spoon, I'm just doing it with my hand, and just pour it on top. Okay, otherwise it won't stick. Just a bit. Just to bind, because eggs are a good binding agent. Now, what we do is, carefully, with a ladle, okay, make sure there is enough oil. Just take this and let this fry and set well. Okay. Now all you have to do is take a plate, put it on top, and pray, say a prayer, and tip it over. Okay. There. Your lovely chapizza is ready. Chicken chapizza is ready. The next what we need is our vegetable chapizza. Okay, first of all, we need some oil. Be careful to put some oil. Always be careful to put some oil, because otherwise it will stick. Okay. Then again, just let it stick. Not too much in the base. Okay. There. Again, the pizza sauce. Just a little bit. Don't put too much. Okay. Now we're going to make the vegetarian. So for the vegetarian, we just need this. Now you can put olives, whatever you want, okay, or you can put even gherkins if you want to. That's all up to you. You can even put baby corn, but here I'm just using capsicum. Obviously you don't need tomatoes because this is a tomato sauce, so you don't need that. Make it pretty. And then we need our paneer. Obviously this is vegetarian. Okay. Now be creative as you possibly would love to. You can put baby corn, or you can put different things, you know. Don't put carrots and peas and things like that. It doesn't work with pizzas. Zucchini is good. Olives, very good. Capsicums, different types of capsicums are awesome. No problem. Now, the rest of the egg white on top. Okay. And we have to let this set by flipping it over. So, carefully very carefully. Flip it over. Now next we have to put this on a plate, okay, and that is our vegetarian pizza. Vegetarian pizza. Okay, careful. And there. That's also ready. So both the vegetarian pizza and the chicken or the non-veg pizza, both are ready for you. Totally delicious. A new take, a new healthy, easy, simple way, a simple take on the pizza.